You ready to paint?
Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing some paint on the calipers. Just clean it up, make it look a little better. Pretty much all the snow is melted away. 48 degrees today. It's one of the last few nice days we're going to have. So it gets back down into the 20s and then negative temps. Got my beater Chevy running, if you can hear that over there. Originally bought that for the LS, the 5.3 I was going to put in here. But I decided to boost the 2JZ instead. So yeah, the calipers and stuff, it's just going to be a quick job. Scuff up, get rid of like a little surface rust. I'm going to put some tape and bags and some paper to mask off the calipers. So try not to get any paint on there. And for the paint I'm going to be using, I have this engine paint laying around. I know people say that you should use the caliper paint. It can withstand more temperatures, blah blah blah. True, but I've used this paint on calipers for years and it lasts a while. Plus, I'm going to be upgrading to the LS400 or some sort of big brake kit in the future. So this is just to clean it up for the time being. Doesn't cost nothing. I've had this laying around, so. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get this car a little bit more straight in here to give me room on both sides. You jack it up and put it on some stands. And I just realized these rims have locking wheel nuts on there. And I don't know what I did with the key. This is going to be interesting. I'm going to have to somehow get those off to get the wheels off. To the internet. Alright, I got my work area cleaned up. Got the car in here pretty straight. Now I'm going to try to get these locking lug nuts off and get it up on stands. And YouTube magic. Ah shit, that never works. Alright, so what I'm going to try first is break out the big guns. I got a bunch of like random old sockets. I still have another box full of random old sockets from years and years. I'm going to find one that's slightly size too big and then use like a microfiber cloth and then hammer it on and try to twist it off with this. So yeah, I just put a rag around it and then hammered this on. It's got some good tension. Now let's see if it's enough to take off the locking lug nut. Alright, well this 3/4 inch socket worked. I just hammered it on. Came right out. Now I gotta try to get that off of here and see if this will work on another one. Alright, well I couldn't get the socket off the first one. It was stuck on there. So I just decided to take an old lug nut and weld it on the end and turn it right off. It's a pretty easy way to do it if you got a welder. Alright, got the car on jack stands. Now let's get those lug nuts off. Alright, got the rim and everything off. Now I'm just going to take a wire brush and kind of clean this up. And previous owner put some KYB XLG shocks in here. Car rode pretty good, but I'm going to be getting some coilovers hopefully soon. And of course I'm going to hit it with the super clean degreaser, scrub it down with the wire brush, get it as clean as I can. Like I said, it's not going to be perfect. Eventually I'm going to upgrade to some big brakes when I get some better rims. Alright, let that soak for a minute and then I'll give it a little scrub and then a rinse. Yeah, that super clean did a good job. Got most of the gunk off, got as clean as I can. Now I'm going to tape off the calipers and stuff and get ready to throw some paint on. Alright, a couple coats later. Looks pretty good. It's not an exact match to the timing cover I painted, but it looked better than just crusty regular ones. Alright, and then I just used some of this mineral spirits to wipe off any excess paint on the calipers, because you're going to get a little bit of paint through those like top holes. But I just spun the rotor and cleaned up a little bit of overspray with that, and you're good to go. Alright, let's get the wheels back on. Get the wheels back on. It looks way better. Eventually I'm going to get a little mini oven, start powder coating some stuff out here. Start doing a lot of the brackets under the hood, suspension parts. And then when I get the big brake kit, I can powder coat them to match whatever color I want. Alright, well, just a quick one today. Just a little something I could do for free. I had the paint laying around. Didn't really cost me anything but time. Car's starting to come together. Hit that like button, it really helps the channel. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you on the next one.